I'm going to start this episode, and I don't want people to get used to this. Okay.
I'm not allowed to talk?
No, you're not allowed to talk.
Okay.
I'm going to start this episode, and I want you to get used to this. I'm not letting Steph talk. No. Okay. Well, first of all, Mommy.
Daddy.
You look like you forgot the name of our show for a second there.
Yeah, wait, why did you say it like that? Or why did you pat yourself and say mommy?
Did I pat myself?
Yeah, you were like, mommy, and I was like, am I daddy? Am I daddy?
Is that the twist? The whole time.
I have chills.
Did you guys see that coming? I can feel it.
Okay.
Okay.
You need to stop that.
Yeah. So first of all, we came up with a brilliant idea.
We
have a brilliant idea. And I'm going to pat myself. No, okay. So, Mommy, Daddy. What are our listeners called? What are our viewers called?
Babies. Our babies.
Our little babies.
We did not come up with that idea,
but we're going to pretend we did.
She's our ghost writer and we love her.
Yeah.
We love her.
She's got a name. It's Kelly. Sorry, boys. She got married this summer.
Yeah.
I know she sounded hot, and she is. But she got married this summer.
Sorry. Off the marquee.
Yeah, she was like, we posted our first picture of Mommy, Daddy, and she's like, oh, and your listeners are the babies. And I want to be like, yeah, we thought of that. Yeah.
No, so fire.
We know.
So fire.
So credit goes to Cal.
So hello, babies, and thank you for tuning in.
Thanks for listening once again. Okay, here's how I'm going to start it. And I really can't have you or the babies get used to this, but I'm going to start by complimenting you. I'm going to compliment you here.
Wow, I hate that.
Yeah, it feels gross. It's going to be not sincere. Don't worry.
Okay.
You know the heist that happened at Pearson Airport?
Yeah.
$20 million, gold, goods, stolen, no one hurt, in and out. We love a heist.
Yeah.
I think out of everyone I know, you'd be the best at heists.
I have thought about this.
Why?
Okay, no, I haven't thought about. I have thought about that. I would be good at getting drugs through airport security.
That's not a heist. That's drug smuggling.
Yeah.
There's a big difference between heists and drug smuggling.
Okay, so what? Okay, why?
You're taking something. Drugs.
Why do you think
you're
I
just
would
a
be good at
drug
that?
addict trying to go to a different country. You're just trying
just putting Molly in my asshole.
It was always going to be Molly, and you're going to Tulum, and you need the Molly.
Yeah.
No, we don't. I always thought.
Oh my god, I want to.
Did you just say? Basically, you just told me you think you'd be good at putting things up your asshole and getting through an airport.
No, or like eating a bag of heroin and then like keeping it in
Why
my.
do you think? I think you'd be awful at that. You have a very small.
No, but I would be. I don't think I'm very suspect. Like I would be good at hiding it.
Right.
Yeah, like just in terms of.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, how are you going to get the bag of heroin out of your body?
You shit it out.
And you're pretty good at shitting.
Yeah. Once again, back to the asshole.
Okay.
Loose. No, I'm just
not where I was going
kidding.
with this.
I'm kidding. It's not loose. I mean, it's not loose. I'm kidding.
I'm absolutely disgusted right now. What I was going to say is I think heists, because, hear me out, you're so small.
Yeah.
Like you're very compressed as a human being. But in
the tiniest person alive, yes.
Yes. But like you're also sneaky athletic.
Sure.
In the way, but I think like, you know those like laser rooms?
Okay.
Where there's like lasers?
Okay.
I think you could dabble, and your elbows do that thing where you could like bend through, show me.
Okay, yeah. For our video viewers, this is... someone has gagged before once. Caitlin Race gagged when I did this, so...
Jokes.
Yeah. Can we see that? Can we see it?
Yeah. No, do it forward. Can you do it forward? Oh!
Here. I can also flip my arms all the way around like that, which is really quite sick.
But I think that comes in handy when you're trying to get through a laser room.
No, for sure. I should do this. I should practice. And sneaky athletic is not true. I wouldn't say I'm athletic, but I'm like nimble.
Well, that's why I said sneaky, because you're not like a pure athlete.
Yeah.
You didn't like win the Olympics for rowing.
No.
You didn't row.
Although I would be a sweet little coxie.
The fuck is that?
You call the...
What is it called? A coxie?
A coxie.
A coxie.
Yeah.
They've got to rename that.
No,
you'd be a nice little coxie.
Yeah, I would.
You'd be a great little...
Coxie.
A micro coxie.
Yeah.
Dude, you just... I mean, you do voice auditions for spools of thread. I don't know if you'd be a coxie. You'd be like, row.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Row down.
Everybody, let's go. Let's go.
And they're like, when do we go though? Like, that's on you. This just sounds like you're an inspirational baby.
I could do that.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Okay. So that's a nice compliment.
Yeah. I think you'd be great at heists, and I think you'd be clutch under pressure because like you've done plays. You've done plays at Brock.
I work well under pressure, yes.
Yeah, you do big shows. You just showcase for just for laughs.
Yes.
My bish.
Yes.
So like
I can be calm.
Yeah, I think the only thing,
because I'm a little psycho too. Right?
Does that calm you down?
Well, because when I should be worried that something's going, like shit's gonna hit the fans, I'm like,
you're like, oh, you kind of like that. Gets the adrenaline
exactly
going. So that's why I think you wouldn't be perfect for heists, because I think that would happen once or twice. I also think maybe a little trouble with detail oriented at times.
Yes.
Just like little things. Here's what I could see.
That's where I think immediately when you said heist, I was like, no, I'm not detail oriented enough. And I'm forgetful, and I'm kind of.
I think here's the thing. I think if, let's
say
you
an idiot.
There's a bit of that in there. If
there's any technology involved, has technology evolved?
Well,
for
that's
heists,
we're going to discuss
the evolution of because I can't figure out. Like yesterday, I tried to put a USB of a comedy series into my TV. Oh no, guy, didn't happen. No. I had to call my mom and beg for her Netflix.
No, that's sad.
Begged.
Who has a USB with like stuff on it?
Will does. My boyfriend does.
Why?
On his computer, and then I put in the USB, and then I put it into the Xbox. Right?
What year are you in?
2014.
You put it into an Xbox? You know what? That's 2016-ish of you. I think you just admitted to illegal.
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
I'll admit that to anyone. I went to Apple once and got a new computer and was like, so what's the best torrenting website? And the guy was like, I can't tell you that. I was like, how can I torrent like The Wire? And he's like, I don't know.
Oh no.
Yeah. And I thought that was like a totally, like, here's the thing. I thought that was a totally fair question to ask.
You like walked in and normally you thought, let's ask this Apple guy how to be illegal. Yeah. And you thought he'd be like, no issues.
I thought he would have the best answers.
You know what? He probably did have the best answer,
sure.
but
I think he was like, I can't tell you that.
I think if you got that little Apple nerd off the client, shout out Apple people. I love you guys. I'm kidding. We're all nerds.
We love nerds.
I think you got him off the clock.
Yeah.
He answers that.
Yeah. Yeah. Like take him out for a drink.
Yeah. If
you want to go for
lube him up with a little vodka soda.
Yeah, a little Moscow Mule, if you will, a little appy.
You buy like a computer from him, and you're like, do you want to grab a little drink tonight? You like go out, and he's like, no way.
Like, okay, so I really want to start watching The Wire tonight. So I need this now. Yeah.
I'm going to be the first Apple guy that ever got a date from working at Apple. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
And then you're just like, I really need you to show me how to illegally. She's back to rowing.
Yeah.
She's back to rowing. I think the issue with the heist is they'd be like in a meeting. You'd have an hour-long meeting.
Yeah.
There'd be like a 10-second clip where you just check your phone and zone out. Because when you check your phone, you're on another planet.
Right. I can't multitask like that.
And then, there'd be like one button. You're like, do I hit the left or the right button? And that's like when you weren't paying attention.
That would be hard for me. That's like, is the gas on the left or the right? Driving.
Oh my God, I don't know. I'm doing it with my feet. It's on the left.
The gas.
And the brake's on the right.
Yeah. You should know this.
I should know this.
You have your driver's license. But I don't.
This is something you don't think about, though. It just happens.
It's different. Isn't it different in different cars? Or maybe not? No.
Maybe different countries. But no, it's the same in all cars. It's got it.
I'm getting my driver's license this summer. You heard it here first.
I've heard it here first for fucking a decade,
This summer, buddy. This summer. 32. Age, you know what they say? At the age of 32 is the best time to get your driver's license.
I won't argue it. I would rather... It's safer than 16.
Coming at it as an adult, I think, is much better for me because I had lacked...
I don't want you in a car in your teens.
And I mean, here's the thing, is I always have said that I'm not a good driver. I tried, but I was young, but I tried and I was bad. And if more bad drivers admitted that they're bad and they didn't drive, less accidents.
That's why I don't drive that much.
Yeah.
I'm a safe driver.
It's like if more moms, bad moms admitted that they were
bad moms.
There would be less
dumb children.
Yeah.
Because at least the child grows up knowing this is wrong.
Exactly.
The child thinks the mom's good
Just
regardless.
Admit you're bad.
I mean, I have a 3-year-old.
It's not for you.
Honestly, son, I'm not doing a great job here. You're going to have to find your own way.
I thought this would be different. Yeah.
I thought this would be fun.
I thought I'd be able to like go to Pilates every Saturday morning at 10 and like you could just chill.
I thought I'd be able to party.
Yeah.
Well, you could, but bad momming. Okay.
No, I think you still can party and be a good mom.
Speaking of, do you think so?
Yeah, I do.
Like if you have a 2-year-old, how are you going to party?
Define partying, like
I'm partying.
Like drink with your friends and stuff? You can do that.
You drink, but you also go to a nightclub. Do you go to a nightclub with a 2-year-old?
Is that how you define partying? Nightclub?
I think so. There are levels. Here are my 3 levels of partying.
Oh my God, you're making this up right now.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
I've always said this.
Okay.
The 3 levels of partying.
For fuck's sake.
Loose. 4 to 6
like
people.
My asshole.
Only drinking one. You nasty for that. Okay, loose. Here's my loose. 4 to 6 people. I just went 4 to 6.
Love it.
4 to 6 people.
Yeah.
Only drinking beers. Okay. Or only drinking like vodka sodas. And like watching a game, hanging out. We're done by midnight. That's a loose party.
Everyone loves sports.
Well, you could be watching, like, I don't know, to some people, Game of Thrones could be the game.
Okay.
You're buckled watching GOT.
Sure.
Then there's
Vanderpump Rules, yeah.
There's solid partying. You go out to a pub or like a little bar, but there's not like music, bang, bang, bang.
Okay.
Yeah, and then a stiff party
is
solid, stiff. Stiff is when you're out past 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Even if the bar closes at 2, you're there to like 2:12 before you call an Uber home. You're into one. You've had at least a shot or 2. There's a DJ playing tunes. Body on my losing all my innocence. Body on my. That's a stiff party.
Okay. So you can't stiff party and be a parent.
No, you can't be as stiff and a parent.
Yes, you can.
I have a 2-year-old.
You just need like 12 hours of sleep and you're a bitch. So you couldn't do it.
I do need 12 hours of sleep. And I am a bitch. You're right. Can you, the last time I was out late, if I woke up and had a child?
Yeah. So maybe change this to you couldn't stiff party, but other people can.
Maybe I can no longer get stiff. And maybe I shouldn't be a father.
There we go.
Those can go hand in hand.
That's it. You can't be a father when you're not stiff.
The worst part of that for me was watching you twirl your glass against the table.
Sorry, I keep doing that. I am addicted to making noises and to making
Hey, that's okay, Daddy. I'm mommy.
Right.
Have a sip. Have a sip of water. Okay, we're going to talk about partying because we brought our partying down a little bit, and we're proud of that, and we want to brag to people.
About what?
We just like don't drink that much anymore, and we feel so good.
And we feel really good.
Did you guys know that happens if you stop drinking?
Do you know what's not great for you?
Alcohol.
Yeah, it's tough though. Like I've really, this is my year to reevaluate my relationship with alcohol. Why do you
have to be annoying about it?
I know. I was trying to be annoying.
Oh, okay. Reestab. Here's a good rule. No, go.
No, you go.
I don't have a rule.
Yeah, you're fucking talking out of your ass and it's pissing me off.
It's so tight.
Yeah, yours is really tight. You wouldn't be able to heist anything up your ass.
I would be so bad at heists.
Put diamonds up your ass.
Mm-hmm. I'd be really bad at smuggling heroin to Tulum.
Whereas I would be amazing to Tulum.
You get a job offer?
So much heroin to Tulum, man. So we did so much heroin in Tulum.
If you get a job offer after this podcast, like someone's listening, like hey, we got a girl.
Right.
Would you take it?
Yes.
How much money would you have to be paid to smuggle drugs to Tulum?
$50,000.
I think that's actually a very fair amount.
Yeah, I've thought about it before. Anyways, so me and my relationship with alcohol and my identity as a party girl.
Yeah.
And feeling like that's what I bring to the table and people rely on me for a good time that involves me being drunk.
A lot of pressure to be
A lot
fun.
of pressure. And exactly. And then kind of me realizing as I get older and stuff that people want the best for you. And here's the scenario that always plays out in my head with like not drinking less or not drinking is like, I'm at a bar and I'm like, okay guys, so I'm going to get a drink. And they're all like, it better be a fucking double, Steph. You better be getting shots. You better. And everyone's like, okay, cool. Yeah, get a drink. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get a drink. And I feel like a soda water. And they're like, yeah, we actually like don't give a fuck. Like, don't like, you know.
Like you were terrified people would call you out if you got a single vodka soda.
Yeah. I'm like, okay. I'm like, might not drink tonight. And everyone's like, yeah, no, good. Like your nipple came out at my wedding many times, like the whole night. Like we are worried about you, please. Not
to bring up Kelly's wedding again.
But my nipple was out most of the evening. The groom told me.
Yeah.
That's when you have to reevaluate, I think. When your best friend's husband tells you, has to like tap you on the shoulder and be like, hey, your areola is out for the fucking, your areola grande is
grande areola.
Yeah.
And for the record, you also have the biggest areolas I've ever seen.
Big areolas, big
the new Little Mermaid. That's a big. Yeah, for being so small, you are big.
Holes are big. Areola is big.
You took it stiff in the woods.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, that's just like a major takeaway is thinking that I'm gonna like let people down with the fact that I'm trying to drink less, and everyone's like, no, we want you to.
For a decade.
Yeah.
This is all we've wanted.
Yeah. Like, you know,
You've punched me in the face before.
Okay. I'm a happy drunk though. That makes me sound crazy. I'm a very.
You did it with a smile on your face. You were having the time of your life.
Yes. That was a wine fest. Remember? Yeah.
When we were at Brock, we had a little Niagara wine fest. That one got away from.
For sure. But I've been known to drink 3 bottles of wine before going out.
That's stiff.
Yeah.
That's the Daffy of stiffy.
I am 5 feet. Yeah.
You did like a committed month, no drinking.
Yeah.
And you did a bunch of shows in that month.
Yeah. I'd say that was like a really packed month for me.
Did it get easier? Or did you find it hard off the top?
No, I actually never found it. I was like really committed to the challenge. And it just doesn't feel like a sacrifice when I knew that I was going to feel good all month, you know?
Is our podcast
wellness?
Deep?
Yeah.
Are we doing a wellness deep podcast that's inspiring our friends?
Wellness deep.
That's my porn name.
Yeah.
Wellness deep.
Yeah. So I just got pretty deep there and pretty hot. There you go. And also pretty hot.
Hey, nice shirt.
Yeah.
Do you guys like her shirt?
From Shein.com, which I need to stop ordering from because I think it was made by a child. Yeah.
It wasn't made by a child. It was made by a baby.
Yeah.
Was it made by a baby with a very stiff mother?
A baby, one of our fans, one of the fans of the podcast, the babies.
No, a 2-year-old child.
And it's also fast fashion. So like, I'm gonna donate this when it's like not really like in anymore.
Yeah. I was really trying to compliment you there, and then for a second time. And own your space. I thought Shein, I'm not gonna lie, or Cheyenne or Shein LaBeouf. I thought it was all like a scam.
Okay, describe what kind of scam you thought this was.
I thought Shein was a scam.
So like you didn't ever get your clothes or something?
Yes.
Really?
Because I found their website once and they're like $4.99 for everything. And I was like, scammy. Their website looks like I designed it 10 years ago.
That's funny. Yeah.
And then I got a bunch of scam things on Instagram being like, you've won 50% off at Shein. I'm like, okay, so the shirt's $250 now.
Right.
Lit. I just didn't think it was like a real thing that people could get stuff from.
Okay.
I actually didn't think Shein was real.
Here's the thing. I've ordered from it twice, and it's been before going to Tulum, going on my trips to Tulum, where I...
Before you made the 50K?
Yeah. And it's just a few little numbers that's like, okay, I'm going to like go out when I'm there. I sound like the most... the next podcast is going to be sponsored by Shein.
Mommy&Daddy podcast. Use code JimmerSteph for 50% off Shein.
For free. We'll ship you a bunch of shit.
For free.
Yeah.
We're literally just do it so children have to work.
I actually got into like their home decor page recently and I was like, oh, this shit cheap as hell. Let's go. let's get placemats and like chairs and drapes and shit.
Drapes,
yeah.
Yeah, like what's a drape specifically?
Like a curtain.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I like the word curtain more.
Yeah. Well, drape came out, okay? I can't
On Shein, they're called drapes.
Yeah. I feel like drape's something that my mother said.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm,
What's the best 2 hours of the day to be drunk?
Oh, fuck, man.
Make it easier. What's the worst 2 hours of the day to be drunk?
Like 1 to 3.
Really?
Yeah, because that's like snoozy time. And then you're snoozing, and then your hangover hits, and then your night is shit.
You never want to be getting drunker from 1 to 3.
Yeah. But I will...
But sometimes, what if you're having a stiff night, and it's like a friend's birthday at a club, and you're still being responsible,
right?
But you're buzzing, and people are just out late because it's a late night.
Yeah.
And you don't have a child yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Wait,
have
so what
to,
times are you saying?
Well, I'm just saying you have to have a child because you're a woman.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, I think...
Bad mom, bad driver, okay? I don't want... I'm very honest with myself.
I'm a hot take it.
Yeah, love it.
5 to 7 p.m.
That's the best
time to be drunk.
Yeah.
Best time to be drunk.
Okay, but that goes against what I just said, which is pre-wedding. Like pre-dinner's coming out and you're wasted,
Right.
Like I think a good 9 to 11, is that old-fashioned?
No.
Is that old-fashioned?
I think that's great.
Yeah.
Because you could
day buzzes are fun, and I think getting older, it's fun on a Saturday to have a day buzz going, and then,
I've switched my mindset.
Teeter off.
Yeah, the teeter mindset.
It's all in the teeter.
7 p.m. game. Everyone that listens watches the game.
Yeah.
7 p.m. game.
Literally, this is only culture that is sports. So you're.
I don't know how to talk about anything else.
No. So the game's on.
I didn't think Shein was
the
real.
puck drops. So the puck drops.
So the puck is dropping at 7.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to you get your buzz going and then you kind of rip it, have another beer in the second.
Yeah.
But if you're not having a night, it's a loose night.
Right.
And then you just teeter off.
Yeah.
But it's fun. You're into the game.
Yeah.
You're juiced. You're shaking. You're high-fiving.
You're shaking.
You're shaking with nerves. I was. I've shook with nerves.
Fair enough. I feel I've seen every hour of drunkenness, and
6 to 8
there's good and bad.
Yeah.
And I've been up drinking until 10 in the morning, and that's
bad. I was going to say 6 to 8 a.m. is my worst.
Well, and this is my thing with drinking less, too, is I feel like I've seen every corner of highs and drunk. And I'm I want to experience more of the
lows.
Sober, what sobriety has to offer.
In a big moment?
Just in your lifestyle. Does that make sense?
No.
That I've experienced every version of being high and drunk.
Okay.
And now I want to experience the versions of sobriety.
Interesting.
Yeah.
A little longer term sobriety.
Yeah.
Wedding sobriety.
That's it. Yeah.
Show sobriety.
Not everything has to be about, finding a high. So it's just
find a low.
Find your low.
Find a low.
Moral of the story, find your low.
Find your low and lean into it. Mm-hmm. Love it. Quick shout out to Aunt Chica.
Oh, yes.
Talk me through it.
Our beloved.
Adored.
Cutest little sweetie.
My favorite person I've ever worked with.
Yes. Coworker, colleague, if you will. She designed our logo.
And we just want to say thanks while we have her.
Yes.
Do you think she's turned this off by now?
Yes.
Are you okay there? Do you want a Kleenex?
Oh, yeah. I did that on camera. I forgot I was on camera. I have allergies.
Yeah. My sinuses have been a little mucked up lately.
Nibbly.
Little nipply. Okay.
Oh, my nose is just always itchy this time of year. I don't know. It sucks.
Do you want a Reactine?
I'll be fine.
Do you want an Advil Sinus?
I do worry sometimes that I'm getting allergic to dogs.
Oh, interesting. I have one of those.
Yeah. Well, you have one of what?
A dog.
Oh, a dog.
What did you think I was talking about?
That you were relating to that feeling. You were I have one of those. And I was that's...
I have one of those allergies.
Yeah.
It's to cats.
I'm very allergic to cats, and I'm sometimes when I'm around dogs, buddy. That
you're starting to do your little nose nibble.
I'm doing my nose nibble.
Will has a dog, or their family dog.
Yeah, his dad does. Yeah.
Yeah, this is great. I'm gonna cut a clip of every time you have to sprinkle your.
Oh, gee, it hurts.
Go blow your nose.
And your girl's back. The queen is back.
And your queen is back.
Everyone's queen.
We're talking about shaking in sports. We shout out Anshika. We didn't finish our thought. We don't need to. We'll see it work.
I think we did finish it.
I had another 20 minutes lined up.
Yeah, right.
But, okay, so it's a little weird timing wise because this has already happened. Well, obviously it's already happened. That was the stupidest thing I've ever said.
We're going to bend the future.
The Leafs won a playoff series last night.
I actually was going to suggest that we wear Leafs jerseys for this.
Do you want to? We could put it on for the last minute.
Here's the thing is like, I'm feeling pretty good and I think we're going to have another opportunity to wear the jerseys after another fun win.
Oh my God, that's fun of you.
Yeah.
Do you think, okay, we don't know if it's Boston or
Yeah, we don't know
Florida
if they're going to play the Panthers or...
I want both of them. I don't care. I think we're open. We're open to a wide... We're going now.
I would rather Florida.
Worst team.
Yeah.
But if you beat the Bruins, I will be...
It's more horny to play the Bruins,
so
right? Because...
Beating the Bruins. Yeah. But let's not get too picky. If there's a world where we play the Panthers and there's a Stanley Cup, play the Bruins don't, give me the cash all day.
Give
me Valerie Beret's catch all day.
That's what we like.
But it's fun. City alive last night, 19 years. Walked the dog I have. I have one. My Aki Berg jersey after the game, getting high fives.
That's
People
so fun.
coming out of the Stone Lion.
I was at a bar and these like 12, 13-year-old kids were trying to get into the bar because they were like running down the street. It was really cute.
That's kind of fun. Did you let them in?
No, they didn't. And I was like, come on.
Let me buy them a drink.
No, I was like, if that was me, I would have been like, yeah, let's go to a bar and like...
Yeah. If they walked in and they're just like, we're not drinking. We just like want to be in a fun atmosphere for like 10 minutes.
They didn't really like, they weren't explicit about their,
what they were looking for.
Their plan. Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't go to a packed bar for a Leafs game and explain to the bartender what their MO for the next half hour was. Can we talk to you for a second?
Set boundaries. They didn't. Yeah.
We're not going to drink. We would love a soda water. Here's $5.
No, they were just like cheering and then someone was like, get out. And I was like, oh, I was like, they were my friends. Those are my friends.
They did that to you off the top?
Yeah.
Those are my friends.
Yeah, that's how I get into bars.
You did use your passport for about a decade to get into bars, which threw me off. I'm not going to lie, that rattled me.
I love to just like set myself up for utter, like I'm such a self-sabotager.
How many times did you lose your passport?
I've never lost my passport.
Okay.
I've never lost it, but I took it out to the bars every day.
That's insane.
Every day, several times.
This is why you need a driver's license. This is why you needed a driver's license when you were young. Because you would be at the bar. But there were times where you were at the bar and you were like, where's my passport? And I'm like, that's on me to find now?
I also remember once, or someone telling me this, I don't remember it, that I was whipping it in the air on the dance floor.
Yeah. And then I think,
What kind of mental illness is that?
Throwing stuff drunk.
Oh, yeah, I do.
You threw my wallet out of a cab one time.
I'm such a fucking piece of shit. This is why my friends are happy that I...
We were driving along. We took a cab, and I remember it was like a $6 cab.
Okay. So we weren't going far? Is that
Dude, I actually think it was like from the underground to my place. We just needed a cab.
Around the corner, yeah.
It was around the corner, and you were like just losing it laughing. Actually, you were kind of being fun.
Okay.
It was kind of funny. And then my wallet was like on the seat. You just threw it out the window and looked at me. You're like... I was like, sorry, sir. We have to stop this $6.
Once I had that in my head, I had to commit to the bet. I'm sorry. Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
That was a stiff night.
I also like will definitely like pour a bag of chips like in the air and shit. Like I've been known to do that. Which
That's
is
fun.
Really annoying. And then my friends will be cleaning it up like, and I'll just like sitting there.
No, that's funny. Keep doing that. I want you to do that sober. Explore your sober chips moment.
I'm exploring all levels of sobriety, and I'm gonna throw shit around. I'm gonna throw shit. I'm gonna throw my Uber driver's shit out the Uber.
Dude, if we were taking a cab and you threw my wallet out a cab,
sober,
dead sober, I would lose my mind.
No. Like that would be you could end our friendship. Like you could be like, Steph, this behavior is like.
I think it would weirdly make it stronger.
Yeah,
I think we'd have like a talk and it'd be like, you're right.
Yes, we would have. Okay, yeah.
I remember I went on a coffee date and that was a nightmare.
Right.
That was a nightmare.
Although I think that's like that's more the play in your 30s.
So now
right?
I would love a coffee date.
Yeah, but that was pre-pandemic when we were in
I was probably 25
in high
school.
It checks out, yeah.
The issue was I had a coffee and I think I was new to coffee and I had a coffee at 7 p.m.
You got into coffee late, yeah.
I did. Mm-hmm. And then it was the night of one of our shows and I came in and I was jittered up. Dude, I did not let her say a word.
Oh, gross.
It must have been an awful experience for her.
that sounds like most dates that I've ever been on. Like guys don't ask you any questions.
I think the thing was, though, I was so hyper, I was asking 6 questions in a sentence.
Find a balance. No.
What do you do for work? And do you like doing that work? And how many people do you work with? And does your work around here? It was like one of those scenarios.
Right. Yeah, it's giving hyper nervous. Yeah.
It's giving we didn't make it. It's giving her and I didn't make it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, did you go on another date?
Yeah, we did. We went on one.
More date?
We went on one more and we went to play pool. This is funny, actually.
Oh, that's such a nightmare. I'm so bad at pool.
Okay, so
it's so hot when a girl is good at pool.
So she was good at pool. I'm not saying she was a world-class pool player, but...
Yeah, but no, if you're like good, like that's really sick.
Yeah. And I think she said her father always played pool and so she played with him and stuff. And it was when I was working at the pool hall. The pool hall.
What? Oh.
Roxy.
Jokes. For a second, I was picturing something so different.
It's so weird to think I worked at a place with pool because that was not a pool hall.
Yeah,
it just had pool tables.
Yeah, a bar with pool tables.
And so we went, and I this was in me not drinking, and I remember we were playing pool, and she got mad at me because she was like, "You're trying to lose." Like you missed that shot on purpose.
Oh, wow.
And I just wasn't that good.
Oh my gosh.
And this
funny.
has happened to me before at like mini putting. They're like, oh, stop letting me win. And I'm like, I'm trying to beat you into fucking oblivion.
That's what happened to you. I'm obsessed with this. So
I'm trying to destroy you.
Yeah. Was she legitimately mad? Like,
yeah, so I remember there was one shot. So I think we had each won a game.
Yeah.
And I kind of made 2. And then I had like a straightaway 8 ball to win the game.
Okay.
And I
don't even know what that means.
Basically, I had like a 2 out of 10 difficulty shot to win the game. Mm-hmm. And I hit it, just like kind of gently touched each corner and just like hung there. So then she had an easy shot to win.
Yeah.
And she's like, you did that on purpose. And I was like, no, I fucking didn't. And then she didn't believe me, though.
I feel like those kind of plays happen a lot, though. Like
For sure. And it's happened to me, I think 3, I forgot there's one other thing.
Yeah, mini putt, golf, a full game of golf.
We played a round of golf.
18 holes.
There was one other activity, like darts or something. No, it wasn't darts.
Are you sick at darts?
No.
Yeah.
God, no. It was something that I feel, it might have been bowling. And I just like lost.
Right.
Bowling? Like a couple gutters.
Yeah.
I was like, my arms are sore. I don't have a big arms. It's hard to hold the heavy bowling bars.
For fuck's sakes, you're making me want to die.
I think I'm a nightmare second date.
That's funny.
I'm a fun first date. I'm a nightmare.
I'm a nightmare first date.
You're a nightmare to meet. You're a nightmare to meet.
No, I feel like I always get drunk and say like offensive jokes.
You're like, let's test it now.
I remember I made fun of a guy for being French Canadian so much on a first date once. It's like, yeah, you guys are annoying. Like, you know your accent. Like, you know when you talk that it sucks.
Yeah, there's no way that's a second date.
Really, really hammered that home.
That seems like something you need to work on.
And then like, and then I remember thinking we were like going in for a kiss, and he just gave me like a nice like hug, like I was just like out at his chest. Yeah,
like
he like patted me, and
he
was like, you were mean to me. You're mean to me about my and you know French Canadians, they get very touchy about that.
She's doing it again, French Canadians. She's doing it again. We're losing that portion of our audience really super quickly. That's so fun. We've known each other for 100 years. We've never gone on a double date, have we?
I don't think so.
What a dynamic that would be.
Yeah.
You don't see that a lot.
No.
Guy, gal, best pals.
Right.
Double date.
Yeah. We did recently go with Will, you and me, on like a 12-hour date, the three of us.
That actually, to this place. Shout out Peaches in Toronto. That's fun for me, though.
It was very fun.
That actually was one of the most fun days we've had. That was, we hadn't like hung out in so long.
I know, it'd been a while. And it was after my month of not drinking. So then we decided to really try every cocktail on the menu and every sort of.
But we also did it over the course of 12 hours.
Yeah.
At no point were
It was March Madness. It was.
Steph loves March Madness.
Yes, I do. I get really fucking jazzed up.
Yeah, we love March Madness. We went to Peaches. We watched for like 12 hours straight, and it was fun.
Yeah, it was so fun.
I'll go on a double date by myself with you guys any day.
Yeah.
Any day.
I mean, yeah, that's weird that we haven't. But yeah, I definitely just had a rough few years where I was just getting like trashed on first dates.
Yeah.
And I mean, maybe 1 year of that, because I've actually been mostly in relationships, but yeah.
Yeah. But you're like, I remember the one time you're like, I'm going back out on dating. And I think maybe that's a sign you weren't really into the dating aspect of it.
For sure. I was like, I have to do this. And then in hindsight, I'm like, why did I think that? It's so cool to be like, I don't have to do this.
No.
That's the best.
You
That's
don't
like,
have to.
Yeah. You do, really wish. I was like, oh, well, what else could I do with my time? Like a lot of sick shit. A lot of sick shit.
Go on Shein.
Yeah.
Even when Tinder, do you remember when?
Just change Shein's website for them. Offer to set up a,
Please become a web designer and change Shein. Shein, if you're listening, it looks.
Oh, come on. Shein, change it for us. Change it for your fans, for your loyal.
Now that I know you're
loyal
real.
Customers.
Now that I know you're real. Her shirt looks sick.
Rips.
This Peaches sweater was actually from Shein, not Peaches.
Yeah.
That was the level of drinks we'd had. Fun enough to buy a sweater from the bar. But this is how you know we were having fun. I stand by buying this sweater, and I think it's sick.
Oh, it's great. It's very, very you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Peaches. Nibble. Oh, that's going to make a girl puke. Even when... Tinder.
You always find a way. You always dig for a way, a new approach.
Find a way. That's why I'm
new
brutal
angles to
on date 2. I always find a way. Yeah. I can hide it for one date. Mm-hmm. Date 2, something slips out. Tinder had the double dating for a while, which was fun.
Oh yes, there also was another app for that.
Was there?
Like years ago.
Well, Tinder did. I don't know why Tinder took that away. That was
Groupon.
Groupon. Do you ever get on a double date on Groupon?
Groupon. Go and get massages. Get like pedicures.
15% off. That'd be sick. I want to go
get your legs lasered. Your legs hair lasered on Groupon.
Would be an unhinged first date.
That's so jokes, actually.
Like a spa.
Committing to
like a lasering first date. Let's go get lasered.
Get our labias lasered.
A little labia majora with a minor in vulva studies.
Where's the vulva? Tell me.
It's up in the little nook.
Do you know about
the majora, the menorah?
Yeah,
I've learned a week 2 or 3 of nursing school. We learned how to clean it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, can you teach me? Sorry, just in terms of in your studies. How?
Outside. You want to wipe away from the poop hole. Make sense?
Yeah.
You don't want to wipe.
It was just a bit. So.
I was going to seriously teach you how to clean your labia.
I was going to show you.
I was going to show you. Using this hand. This is what it looks like. I'm so lonely. I remember doing the one. We'll wrap it up in a minute for all you babies.
For the babies.
That one phase. Remember when our boy TJ was in town all the time? Way back, like a decade ago.
Teachcation, we would call it. When TJ would come. Our buddy who plays volleyball
was a beauty.
Yeah. He plays for Team Canada, and he would come into town and be like, I'm here for a weekend, and then he would stay for like 3 weeks, and we would have the best time.
That was the most fun I've ever had.
It really was, yeah.
I remember I made him He was like, I'm not getting Tinder. And I was like, dude, they've got double. Let me ride your clout, God, I love dude.
This.
Let me ride your clout,
for
bro.
For sure, yeah. You like blue check mark shit, yeah.
So I make him get it. He puts up like 3 pictures of him like volleying, like winning the Pan Am Games or some shit.
Yeah.
I have like 4. I'm wearing like my pictures. Like I'm in like a sloth shirt with like a balloon with like the grittiest beard ever, being like, like my other picture is like a headshot from 6 years ago where I'm wearing lip gloss.
Dude, those 2 is where I'm wearing lip gloss.
I've got lip gloss on, and then my last one is me with the volleyball boys that are in town. So I look like I'm 5'4".
Right,
because they're all super tall.
Like 6'7".
I remember I showed someone of that, and I was like, "This is cool. Like it's the volleyball team."
Nothing wrong with being 5'4". Nothing wrong with a short king. Nothing wrong with a short king.
Yeah. We love a short king, but if you're a short king, just have one picture that's not 4 dudes towering over you.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah.
And I made him get it, and literally we had it for like an hour, and we were getting matches, and the girls were like, "Hey, Tej, threesome." In the chat. I was no! That's and they were like, amazing. Do you guys mind if we fight over TJ? And I'm like, the lip gloss isn't doing it for you ladies?
Yeah. I can't believe the sloth.
I'm funny.
Didn't.
I'm funny. And then TJ, it was like right after I did the Hockey Hall of Fame commercial, and TJ's at the Underground with his phone out, holding up the commercial, be like, that's him.
Oh my gosh, that's
and the girls
so
are like,
funny.
We don't care. Yeah. What's your deal? Guys, thanks for listening to Mommy Daddy episode 2Z.
We are addicted to you.
We're addicted to you listening to me and stuff. If the Leafs win the cup,
then we will wear...
I have a thing.
What?
If the Leafs win the cup, we should have to get custom Leafs jerseys that say Mommy and Daddy.
Oh, that's fun. Let's do it.
Let's do it. If the Leafs win the cup, we're going to get custom Mommy and Daddy jerseys.
I thought you were going to say tattoos. Imagine. Yeah, they're like 2023 Stanley Cup. Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, like Mitch Marner suckling out of the cup.
On my back. Yeah, on my back.
Yeah, I want Mitch Marner's face on my on my face.
I actually saw the commercial because every commercial just has like a comedian or actor that we know in it, and it was the one that Mitch Marner's in recently. Yeah. He's like on the couch. I'm like, I know that guy. Yeah, he's my friend. I know him. I've done comedy shows with him.
That's what I just thought. I saw that last night, and I was like, I know that guy.
He looks like every guy from London, Ontario, too. Yeah. At the same time, every guy that has like fingered me from London, Ontario looks like Mitch Marner.
And that's a pretty long list.
It's really not.
A couple finger B's from London. JBRs into a little finger B.
Little bit of a finger B.
Parlay JBRs into Joe Cool's into a little finger B behind the bleachies at STA.
We always go parlay.
Thanks for listening to the Mommy Daddy podcast. Sorry we got so deep there on ya.
I think it was really hot. I'm still turned on by myself, on myself, for myself, with myself.
Get out of here, babies.